Hi, my name's Len Speck and I'd like to introduce you to my IAVS system. It's an integrated aqua vegetative sand system. Now I've got sand here. Most people would call it gravel, but it is sand, and it was what I could get. There's two stages of sand. I've got a fine sand in this bed. It's very fine, and as you can see, great for growing carrots, parsnips. I've got parsnips in the two buckets, and at the moment I'm propagating kangkong, which I will put into the tanks so the fish can help themselves to greenery. I'm using lettuce leaves at the moment for as an additional food source, and also later on will be duckweed. So in here we have 100 jade perch fingerlings all down the bottom, and they're very robust at the moment. The system uses a pump, pumps water up into the manifold. The manifold distributes the water evenly into the 3 different tanks, and the water then, like in here, the water is fed in one end and comes down and goes out through the standpipe, which is in there, and this happens every 1/4 hour, then 1 3/4 hours to drain. So every 2 hours this system turns on and it all happens. And as you can see, it grows a whole variety of different stuff. The other system over the other side is 4 grow beds, one big tank here. It's about 1,000 litres of water when it's full, and we've got 2,000 litres of sand beds, and the water is pumped from here into the manifold, which is distributed into the 4 different grow beds. And as you can see, we can grow just about everything. I can grow root vegetables, carrots, parsnips, radish, lettuce, but tomato, all great with fish. Strawberries, beetroot, you name it, we grow it. IAVS system, integrated aqua vegetative sand system. And it's my version of the last 3 years I've built this. We moved from Cairns to here, and I brought all my knowledge. I've been with aquaponics since 2007, so I've acquired quite a bit of knowledge about what to do, what to plant, and how to get the best out of the fish that you've got. You start off with 100 jade perch fingerlings, and you can end up with, after 3 years, I'm going to start pulling out fish now.
So Len, today we're here to have a look at these fish.
Yes.
That are now 3 years old.
Yes.
And they've been fed a lot of your vegetables and lettuces, not just on aquaculture pellets.
Nope.
So at this age they should be sexually mature, and because you've been feeding them on lots of vegetation including duckweed, I'm hoping that they might be viable breeders as opposed to fish that have been raised on aquaculture pellets.
Yes.
Which have a gut totally full of fat and they're completely useless as breeders.
Oh.
Right, what I'm going to do now is cannulate the fish, which means I'm going to put a tube inside them and see if they have any eggs, or as they are inside the fish, oocytes. And some biologists call them oocytes, but my Latin master, when I was at high school, said you pronounce every letter and it's oocytes. So I'm just going to give this one a little squeeze. If we can bring the camera right in and see whether or not it's a running male. And it appears not to be, and I can see from the vent that it's probably a fairly immature female. So obviously these fish have been anaesthetised. So I'm now going to attempt to insert the catheter and see if I can get any oocytes out. There we go, we're in. I'm heading off to the ovary on the left hand side. It's definitely a female. No eggs there, I'll double check. No eggs, very mature ovary with no eggs yet. So we'll go through all of the fish that Len has here and see whether or not we can find any viable males or females. I'll just rinse it off. That's a beautiful fish. Look at those beautiful markings on it. It will be an excellent breeder, but it might just need a few more months. The other side of the fish. And just a point that I'd like to make, the spots. Not all jade perch have spots. Some have no spots, some have a few spots, some have one or two spots, some have many spots. Some have a couple of spots on one side and lots of spots on the other side. And it's got nothing to do with the fish being bruised when it was young. That's complete rubbish.
Beautiful fish.
They are really nice fish.
Yes.
Nice green across the dorsal area of the fish.
Yep.
Nice spots. Female belly. Yes, same again.
Yep. 2 eggs.
Yep. You can see inside the tube the genetic material, the spawning material.
Oh yes.
And it's a shame I didn't bring the microscope because I reckon I can see individual eggs there.
So thanks for your time today, Len. It's been very interesting.
You're most welcome, mate.